All right, guys. The day has arrived. Day one of off season. All right. Welcome to the journey. For all of you who don't know me, let me introduce myself. My name is Troy. I'm going to be uploading to this YouTube channel documenting, my bodybuilding journey as I've switched over from being a power lifter. I'll do a very quick recap because most of you are probably coming over. If you're watching this, you've probably seen me either in person, you're one of my friends, or you're coming over from one of my social medias, having seen me post my competitive powerlifting for the last couple years, and just my time throughout this fitness journey. But the computer has come in early. I've been waiting on this so I could have something to edit on. It actually got here like 2 weeks before it was supposed to, which is awesome. The case got delayed, so I'm very nervous about how exposed it is right now. But nonetheless, it's here. I'm very excited to start this, and we're actually starting it on a leg day. Not only legs, but quads. So I'm very excited to start, documenting, bringing you guys through my journey. A little quick recap. I just competed in my first bodybuilding show. It was a 14-week prep, straight from powerlifting. So I was 230 pounds, ended up stepping on stage at 185. So I lost 45 pounds in 14 weeks. Very extreme. I wouldn't recommend it, but came in with the help of my coaches, Nick and Jake at Move Well Coaching. And they really just helped me out, throughout the entire journey. It made it really easy for me to come in, in the best shape that I've ever been in my entire life. So that was awesome. Texas is also awesome. So it was the Summer Shredding Championship, Summer Shredding Circuit. I qualified for the championship meet, didn't do the championship meet, but it was a Summer Shredding Circuit in Houston, Texas. And then right now we're kind of on a recomp. And then now that the recomp is over, I'm going to consider this kind of my off season. And now that I can start posting to YouTube, you guys are going to see the journey. So the goal is to put on about 15 to 20 pounds of stage weight so I could be competitive. That's most likely going to take me about a year and a half. The 18 months is kind of the time frame that we're looking at for that. But I'm glad to bring you guys along for the journey. And let's get to this first workout, guys. All right. So I know currently I'm weak because we were doing high bar squat and I am at 205 pounds, which is basically my own body weight at this point, even though I used to be doing like 500 for reps. But bodybuilding's a different animal in and of itself. So let's get after this. Bang out 12 here. All right, two more. Nice. So I say it's not too bad. Just focusing the quads. Let's move on. All right. Jobber, where are you going? Say hi to the people. All right, don't say hi to the people.
I'm just lurking.
Man's lurking. Man's number one lurker. So we moved on to leg extensions. Honestly, my favorite quad accessory. And sticking to a scheme of like 15 reps, or basically increasing the weight until I hit failure. So we're just gonna hit the set, see if I gotta move up from here. If so, I'll throw in that set as well, my final one before I do drop downs. All right, let's get a good pump. All right, we can definitely go up a little, just not a lot. So that's burning. That's what we like to see. All right. So the last set wasn't heavy enough, so we went up one more. Probably to failure, do a drop set. Call this kind of the last set for this movement. And then we'll do some split squats, I think, afterwards to finish off quads. I don't like doing a lot of movements for quads, but I can already feel that when I lift my leg to bend it, it's getting a little uncomfortable to bend. So we know we're heading in the right direction. Let's drop it. Well, those babies are definitely about to pop. Whew. Oh yeah, burgers and fries all day. So, yes sir. So I know I'll probably get clowned on for using this machine, but everybody uses it for shrugs. But it's really a split squat machine. And it's very underrated. Oh, it's literally labeled on the machine, but people still don't read labels. But it allows you to not have to use dumbbells, and you just go to failure in a fixed plane of motion. Other leg. All right. So I'll probably end up doing a few more of those. Oh boy. So I can barely bend my legs right now. But the last set, same as the other things, probably do like 2 more drops at the final set with body weight. And then we'll move on to a little pose down. Not sure how that's gonna go because I can't really bend my legs at all because they're so pumped, and I really haven't gotten a leg pump like this since, mid-prep. But we're gonna keep at it. It's been a good day so far. All right, done with the leg workout. We're in the yoga studio. As you can see, the kids that don't bring their own tripods always stack up, these yoga blocks to kind of use them as a makeshift tripod. But if we're gonna be using this light, see if we can fix the exposure a little bit. Get the legs to pop just a tad bit more. All right. The quads are definitely pumped, but I don't think there's a lot of definition to be gotten out of these. They're definitely pumped. The veins are showing a bit, but oh. Definitely some nice sweepage going on there. Hopefully the camera picked up on a bit of this, but we're gonna go back to my office. I'll either see you guys in the car on the way home, or I'll catch you guys in my basement where I have my main set up. Probably go over, a little bit about today, what the plan is moving forward. But see you guys back at the house.
All right, back home. Uh, just want to wrap everything up. Had my last two meals. Just about to go to bed, and you know, pretty good leg day. Honestly, I want to say probably the best quad day I've had in quite some time. But again, that's gonna be kind of a reoccurring pattern since I had all that time where I wasn't on meal plans and you know, going into prep, you're very depleted. So there wasn't really much to do when it came to working out. But yeah, I'm just going to be documenting. I'm just basically going to be using this to document my off season. It's going to be very long, considering I don't plan on competing until, probably 18 or so months from now, about a year and a half. So there's a lot of time to cover between that. But I'm going to start filming or probably talking about more of my outside life, but it's still all going to revolve again around the gym. That's the main focus of this channel. But like, you might catch me cooking in the mornings, or I might be just, talking about stuff I'm doing outside of the gym, just here and there, just to fill kind of the space, just so it's all doesn't feel very repetitive, because there's only so much you can really cover in the gym space. Maybe I'll start talking a little bit about like how I perform certain movements or how to perform certain movements if you guys have any questions. But thank you all for watching.